Sisters, I am the most excitable person when it comes to this topic. And I will stand with my Jewish brothers and sisters to the very end.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
And one of the reasons that I have this fervor and this excitement is because I actually read my Bible. I know what God has said. I know what the principles of God mean to people like me as a Christian. And we have to stand by those principles to the very end. And I'm gonna say this, because I know a lot of you guys in here are bold and courageous, but this is the time to be more bold than ever before. Anti-Semitism in America is out of control. And it's no longer a time where you can sit back and watch others perform and watch others stand up for what's right. You have to get off of your butt, get online or wherever you need to get and stand up for what's real and what's true. And let me say this, I will never capitulate, I will never give credence to foolish people who are anti-Semitic, who are racist, people who hate America. I will never support them. I don't care how long you've been podcasting. I don't care how many follows you got. I don't care how much money you got. When you platform somebody, bring somebody on your show and let them just dog out Jewish people, let them just dog out and say they support Stalin, I would never support you. I'm trying not to get crazy in here, but we got to stop being soft on this topic. We got to stop being soft on the topic. Let me tell you what cancellation is not. No one cares if you on your own social media platform and you spew whatever you want to say, whether it's stupid or not. We live in America and people have the right to free speech, but we don't have to platform you. We don't have to let you come on our programs and say stupidity and spew stupid stuff. And for too long, I'm seeing it go on and on and on and on. I see somebody with a sign that said, Tucker is not MAGA. I guess I got to put his name out there. That's not MAGA. When you're on your platform and people are acting as if Sharia law is better than what we have here in America and the laws that are given to us by God through faith, you're a silly person. If you are out here and you don't know whether or not Hamas is a terrorist organization or a political organization, you are a foolish person. And since I'm already name dropping, everybody saw that interview. You have a guy say that he supports Stalin and that he was a big fan of Stalin on your show. You can have him on the show, but doggone it, you better push back on people like that. There's no way you can say that you're a Christian. There's no way you can say
All right, so we are going to open up just talking about this. Really crazy. Here is this conservative, Tatum, and everyone knows him and probably have seen him before on his platform. And the irony here is that he is actually, well, he's actually taking a stand against Tucker Carlson for having this interview with Nick Fuentes. And this interview apparently went in a direction that Brandon Tatum thinks ought not have even been allowed to, to actually be able to speak that. And so, again, Brandon Tatum is a Republican. He also was at the Jewish Council of or Jewish Coalition event where they go and actually, I believe the Jews are funding it, and I believe that it's funded to the benefit of many of the conservative leaders who support Jews, right? And these people, like Brandon, I believe that he may actually believe that he's speaking Bible when he says, his support of the Jewish people come from biblical background, right? And so, as he was talking, he was just basically trying to make a reason for why he supports Israel the way he does. And you got to kind of like listen to him and try to understand him from a perspective of people who have possibly been taught wrong and taught the Bible wrong. So this is one of the big, one of the big arguments that's going on right now. Anyway, let me play it again for those of you who did not hear what he said in the very beginning.
To people like me as a Christian. And we have to stand by those principles to the very end. And I'm gonna say this, because I know a lot of you guys in here are bold and courageous, but this is the time to be more bold than ever before. Anti-Semitism in America is out of control. And it's no longer a time where you can sit back and watch others perform and watch others stand up for what's right. You have to get off of your butt, get online or wherever you need to get and stand up for what's real and what's true.
Okay, and what he's saying is real is true, is that Christians should support Israel, and that's what he believes. And so his position on this is that Tucker Carlson is not a real Christian, or if he calls himself a Christian, he should be on the bandwagon, the same bandwagon that MAGA is on, and MAGA supports Israel to a flaw, right? So that basically they support Israel without ever questioning them. I'm kind of confused about what Brandon's saying, because as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about Brandon being a hypocrite, because Brandon actually is a person who entire platform was built on free speech. He constantly talks about the danger of censorship, cancel culture, every chance he got. And yet now he's doing the same thing that he claims to oppose, demanding that Tucker Carlson silence this guy, Nick Fuentes, on his views, because his views were those that he didn't agree with. And I just think it's hypocritical, right? And so, anyway, let me play a little bit more of it so you guys can hear it here.
And let me say this. I will never capitulate. I will never give credence to foolish people who are anti-Semitic, who are racist, people who hate America. I will never support them. I don't care how long you've been podcasting. I don't care how many follows you got. I don't care how much money you got. When you platform somebody, bring somebody on your show and let them just dog out Jewish people, let them just dog out and say they support Stalin, I will never support you. I'm trying not to get crazy in here, but we got to stop being soft on this topic. We got to stop being soft on the topic. Let me tell you what cancellation is not. No one cares if you own your own social media platform and you spew whatever you want to say, whether it's stupid or not. We live in America and people have the right to free speech, but we don't have to platform you. We don't have to let you come on our programs and say stupidity and spew stupid stuff. And for too long, I'm seeing it go on and on and on and on. I see somebody with a sign that said, Tucker is not MAGA. I guess I got to put his name out there. That's not MAGA. When you're on your platform and people are acting as if Sharia law is better than what we have here in America and the laws that are given to us by God, through faith, you're a silly person. If you are out here and you don't know whether or not Hamas is a terrorist organization or a political organization, you are a foolish person. And since I'm already name dropping, everybody saw that interview. You have a guy say that he supports Stalin and that he was a big fan of Stalin on your show. You can have him on the show, but doggone it, you better push back on people like that. There's no way you can say that you're a Christian. There's no way you can say you believe in God and you support a person like Joseph Stalin, who did not believe in God, who killed so many people. Enough is enough.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if Nick Fuentes is a Christian. My thing is that it's an uncomfortable truth. If you believe in free speech, you got to defend free speech. The thing that I'm thinking about is this council culture that they already declared in on the left, right? So the conservatives, we can't be counseling people because of what they say. Now, I do understand that, again, is a limit and a line where it should be drawn, but I kind of think I'm really starting to question whether or not they are being sincere about this whole movement, because it seems that on the left they want to counsel people, on the right they want to counsel people, and basically it just, I don't know where we're going to be able to go with this if your opinions get to be counseled, over and over again. It's almost like the Minority Report. In the Minority Report, people were arrested for saying the wrong thing, and I just, I'm very uncomfortable with this line of talking and this line of rhetoric, and again, like we know, we can go right back to the movies.
Look at me. Positive for Howard Marks. I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin.
Yeah, I mean, there it is, a Minority Report. And so it's kind of like that, in my opinion. I don't know, again, this guy, Nick Fuentes, I don't really care too much for him, but then it's very, very getting to be dystopian in America when people can't express their opinion without someone coming in and saying, okay, you need to be deplatformed. Now, I don't know whether or not that's what he's calling for, but it seems very close to what he's calling for, because he's pretty angry with Tucker about having this interview. Are we going to have an America where people just cannot speak at all and give their different opinions without people getting so outraged that they want to just totally burn you at the stake?
We're not putting up with it anymore.
Speaking of knowing what actually works, you know that feeling when you're building a marketing plan and it's basically guesswork?
And I stand by our president. That's the reason why I voted for him, because he's a man of integrity. He's a man that stands on principles.
All right, now, all right, there we got that going on. The man of integrity, the man that stands by, man of principles, and we do still have the Epstein list out there. So I'm a little confused here because, again, it's almost like tribalism. Tribalism is where we support our tribe no matter what they do. We can't question anything that our tribe is doing. And so it's for the MAGA movement, you have to say that you support the president, everything he did, even to the point that they are hiding who the pedophiles are, even to the point that we don't consider the damage that's been done to the Palestinians, even to the point, again, we just kind of we close a blind eye to some of the things that we need to improve. And so I don't know. Again, this is the rhetoric, but you got to wonder who's paying this guy. Of course, I guess he wouldn't be standing up here if he wasn't getting paid the big bucks.
And he's a man that's going to be true to what he said. Now, you can decide whether you like what he said or not, but you can guarantee that he's going to stand on what he said.
Wait a minute. When he said that he was going to arrest Hillary, once he got in office. That never happened. When he said he was going to get rid of Obamacare, that never happened, right? So I don't believe that he's going to stand on what he said all the time. And again, when he said he was going to release the Epstein files, that never happened either. So we got to look at the truth, right? And again, when it comes down to it, it's almost like kids in school lying lying and then hiding their true motives behind a lie.
And this is why I love Donald Trump. And when I watch Donald Trump and I see him with Bibi Netanyahu, I see people that operate in reality. The reality is that Israel is one of our greatest allies.
But America,
and for people to think otherwise,
this is the problem. America is supposed to be first. And we are pretending like America is doing so well. We need those tax dollars that are going to Israel. We need those tax dollars that are going to Ukraine. We need the tax dollars that are going to all of these other countries for the people that on our street are suffering. I mean, have you seen downtown? Have you seen Chicago? Have you seen California? Have you seen the various places around where all of the people on the street, even we can't even get roads. We can't even get our roads repaired. Yet we are sending billions of dollars to these people all around the world, and it's getting to be so that there's no accountability for the tax dollars that's being collected. So that's my opinion. I know you guys may not like it, you may disagree, but again, I think there's some gray areas here in both parties, the conservative and the Democratic thing. They seem to me to be saying the same rhetoric. They're using one side against the other, but we don't ever seem to be getting anything done or changed around here for America. It's supposed to be America first, right? And then we're supposed to be taking care of what's going on at home first, and then going out abroad, and not with bombs, but going out abroad with rescue efforts and help for needy people around the world. But we have seemed like we've lost that shining beacon of light that we're supposed to be, and now we have become, a huge laughing stock of the world, fighting with one another.
you fall in one or two categories. You're either ignorant or you simply hate Jews.
No,
Quit lying to yourself.
no,
Quit trying to cover. You just hate Jews.
no, we don't.
Just say it.
Nobody hates.
I don't want to hear I'm just asking questions no more. You're not just asking questions. Asking questions means you do your research first before you put something out into the atmosphere. It's not asking questions to make accusations. If you somehow think the Jews run the world, you are a fool. If you somehow think that Bibi Netanyahu runs Donald Trump,
yes,
you are a
oh, come on, bro, come on, man.
Fool. Donald Trump don't even run Donald Trump.
All right, that's true.
That inner voice in his head that's saying, don't tweet that, don't do that.
No.
He like, whatever.
I don't know.
I love you, Trump, if you're watching this. I'm just making a joke. Y'all better put a monitor here because I'm going to talk for 35 minutes.
No, you're not.
But I'm so passionate about this, and it really changed my perspective because I need to give you guys a little background here. I'm a young guy from Fort Worth, Texas. Never went outside of Fort Worth a day in my life growing up. We didn't even go to Dallas. So
hold on. I bet he been to Israel. Anyway, guys, I just kind of like, I'm tired of this. I just really kind of wanted to show the hypocrisy. I think that this is going to come out to be something bigger. You keep your eyes open, but I think it's going to hit you and I. I think it's going to be illegal for people in America to say or express their opinion or disagreement with various things. And I think this is the start of it, because we got people like this who want to deplatform people based upon what they've said. Now, again, who knows? I believe Nick Fuentes is like some sort of plant, and he's been put in there to say the most egregious things to get the ball rolling so that they can begin to come after people on various platforms for saying things that they don't agree with. Because again, that ministry of truth that was started by Biden, I believe that ministry of truth is still going to come in our direction. And when you let me know what you think, I just think, when I saw this and I see the argument going back and forth, I said, okay, here they go again. Here they go again. And again, I don't believe them. I don't believe them one bit. I believe that all of this is drama played out in front of us so that we'll buy the lie that, before you get on the internet, you're going to have a license to get on the internet. You're going to have a digital ID. And before you're able to even speak, you're going to have to toe the line on what you can say and what you cannot say on the internet. And I believe that's where we're going with this. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Share the video, like the video, and I'll be talking to you guys a little bit later. God bless. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll be talking to you tomorrow, same time. God bless.